Howdy pregnancy partners, welcome to my 35-week update. So this week, symptoms wise, well, at the start of my 35th week, I would say, so today is Wednesday. Last Wednesday I woke up in the morning and I went to the bathroom, and on my panty liner was some blood. Not like bright red blood, it was very light pink, almost like it could have been mixed in with discharge. I was quite concerned because I've never had that before, as you would know if you watch my updates. So I went on down to the birthing suite at the hospital. They put the monitor around my belly, I forget the name of the thing that it's called, but with the straps where they monitor your contractions, and I wasn't having any contractions, and I told them that, so that wasn't really a big deal. But it felt like I had to wait ages and ages and ages for the actual doctor to come in and check me out. I did do a urine sample and that came back completely clear. I did not have a UTI or anything like that, which I kind of felt that I already knew, but just to be safe, I suppose, they checked it, and yeah, so I wasn't having any contractions. They couldn't really tell me what was going on, like with the bloody pink discharge. It was like really watery, like it wasn't like thick or anything. It actually was just like blood, like a really light amount of blood. Anyway, what happened then was they got another ultrasound tech guy in just to check that there was enough fluid and everything, that I wasn't leaking amniotic fluid. She said that it wasn't amniotic fluid, but they were going to check that the baby had enough stuff in there anyway. So he came and basically put the thing on me straight away, and up at my ribs he said, "Oh yeah, so baby's breech, there's his head." And I was like, hang on a minute, I just had my midwife appointment last week and they told me that he was head down, which was really confusing. So it turns out his head was still up at my ribs and his bum was down, like I have thought this entire pregnancy. So he's not, like all those lightning crutch pains that I've been feeling isn't actually his head, it is his feet kicking me. Although I'm not sure if like it's possible for him to maybe get into position and come out of position again, because I've been feeling hiccups like all the time, like probably 3 or 4 times a day he gets the hiccups, which is apparently really good and healthy, but the hiccups are really down low. And I read online that if you feel hiccups down really low, it means the head is down low. So I have my growth scan tomorrow, my last ultrasound of this pregnancy, and then they'll be able to tell me if he is actually breech or if he is in position, because I just have no idea. And I've been getting like funny like kicks and feet popping out above my belly button, but then I feel like I get feet popping down really, really low and kicking me in the crotch. So I'm not sure what's a hand, what's a foot, what's an elbow, but I just know I'm getting a lot of movement and they are very like strong. So yeah, lightning crutch has been getting super bad. If you watch my last update, I went into that more. I have been feeling super breathless, and I don't know if you can tell in this video, but I feel like I'm out of breath, just like all the time, and it is so annoying. And we live in a two-story house, so walking up the stairs is a massive chore, especially taking the laundry like up and down the stairs, or just things like my laptop even. And I get to the top of the stairs and I'm just like I just feel like he's on my lungs, and it's like you have a ton of bricks on your rib cage. Also, my appetite has increased dramatically. I've been eating really well, and I'm really proud of myself for eating well, because it is hard when you're pregnant, especially in like my first trimester and stuff when I had morning sickness really bad. But I have been eating breakfast every morning, and usually I'm the kind of person that would skip breakfast, so I've been eating a really good iron fortified cereal because of my anemia. So I've been having my iron tablet, and then I'll have my iron cereal with my almond and coconut milk, and then I'll have something for lunch, and then like after lunch I've been having like strawberry yogurt and muesli with that, and I feel like I'm getting a lot of whole grains and like my iron that I need, and just probiotics, good things that I'm feeling is helping the baby. Proud of that, because the last couple of months haven't had an appetite like at all, or I've just been eating like KFC and Macca's, and I feel like shit after I eat it. But it's just when that's all you feel like, what do you do? So yeah, increased appetite. I still do not have any stretch marks, which I am super proud of. I pray that I don't actually get any, but I've been using the Palmer's cocoa butter, so I'm just grateful that I haven't got any stretch marks. Also, I've heard that around this point you should start, or you can start drinking raspberry leaf tea, which does not induce labour, but it actually like sort of gets your uterus and all those muscles kind of toned and ready for delivery. I did go to these shops and I picked up some tea that is not the right tea. It has to be specifically raspberry leaf tea. And I picked up, it was like raspberry, strawberry and loganberry, like Twinings tea. I did a Google search when I got home. It turns out, yep, it's not the right thing. But I've been drinking it anyway because what the hell. So I think I have to go to an actual health food shop or something to get this raspberry leaf tea. I think I have decided that I want to have an elective cesarean. Regardless of if I find out if he is breech or not, I just feel like going in there, knowing what I'm prepared for, knowing that the baby's going to be healthy, that I'm going to be healthy, and there's going to be less complications, and no chance that I'm going to be rushed off like after 12 hours of labour to have an emergency. I think I would just feel a lot more comfortable having an elective cesarean. So at the same time, I'm like, should I even bother drinking this raspberry leaf tea? That is completely due to my bicornuate uterus. If I wasn't a high-risk pregnancy, I would hands down want to try for a natural birth, but I just feel like it's just too risky, and I'm just too stressed out about it. I feel like I just have no idea what to expect, and everyone's telling me how high risk it is that I will have to have an emergency cesarean. So I'm just trying to like de-stress, and when I have my midwife appointment on Friday, I'm going to let her know that's what I want to have done. We're going to try for 39 weeks, I think, so we'll see how that goes. Last night I was waking up with Braxton Hicks contractions from about 4 a.m. till 6 a.m. every like 15 minutes, and I was hands down thinking this was the real thing. I like would roll over and I'd roll over onto my right side. He implanted in the right horn, so it's more comfortable for me to sleep on the right side than my left, even though you're meant to sleep on your left. But sleeping on my right side was giving me massive Braxton Hicks contractions that were painful, and I was having lower back pain, and I was recording them. Even though I was so tired, I got my phone out and I started putting in the times and everything, and it was like I was having 7 in an hour, and they say that you need to call your midwife if you're having more than 4 an hour, but I ended up falling asleep and I woke up at 9 a.m. and I haven't had any contractions since, so that's really strange, but I think it's just more practice contractions, so we'll just see how I go. I haven't had any funky discharge like I was having in the last couple of weeks. Everything just seems to be pretty normal except for that horrible lightning crutch, and I'm just feeling tired. I'm feeling a mixture of tired and having an urge to nest though. I mean, like an urge to clean and everything. So I'll be doing like a million things around the house and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm wrecked. Like I said in my last update, I have also still been getting quite dizzy. I said in my last update that I've been seeing stars when I've been getting up. That is still happening, which is why I'm really trying to get on top of this iron. I don't think it's anything to be worried about. I did tell when I went to hospital, she asked me if I'd been feeling dizzy, and I said, yeah, I had been feeling dizzy, and she said, that's nothing to worry about unless you've been seeing stars. And I said, well, I have been seeing stars. And then she was like, oh, okay. And then she just like went away and just sort of forgot about it. So I don't know, it's not like it bothers me that much, but a couple of times a day I'll get up and be like, whoa. Also, I haven't had any of that rash that I haven't had any of that come back. I've been getting a little bit itchy and stuff, but it's nothing like what it was a few weeks ago. So yeah, that's awesome. I'll show you my bump. I'm also wearing maternity pants. If you're wondering why I have this big black band, it is just the belly band. And yeah, so otherwise I will catch you in my 36-week update. Oh my god, we're getting so close to the end, guys. I can't wait. I will see you next time. Bye.